Hello everyone, today it's Isaac King Videos, and today we're going to be installing and updating Windows 10's security for the last ever time. So today it is the 14th of October 2025, and this is the day when Windows 10 loses support from Microsoft. But here is some news. They didn't just end support, but Microsoft released the last security updates to Windows 10 today, the last Patch Tuesday this operating system will get. And when those security updates are installed, that's it. There will be no more security updates for Windows 10. Without much further ado, let's turn on this computer and let's install the Windows 10 last ever security updates. So this is my Windows 11 computer. This is actually running on unsupported hardware, by the way. This is the Patch Tuesday update for Windows 11. So we'll be going to get this for Windows 10. And that will be the last update Windows 10 will get, ever. So it seems like Windows 10 is taking a while to load up. This is an indication that it's already updating in the background. Alright, it's finally reached the desktop. So, we are now going to go to settings. And we are going to be looking at these last updates. And we're just going to load up the Windows information dialog. There we go. And if we go to Windows Update, we will now see the last security updates installing on this computer. Alright, never mind. I guess it was just slow. So, now let's check for updates. And this will install the October updates for this operating system. The last patch updates this computer will get. Also, rest in peace, Windows 10. So here are the last updates this computer is going to get. So these right here are the patch updates that fixes bugs and stops exploits and viruses on Windows 10. You will never see a 2025-11 update for that, and you will never see a 2025-11 update for this ever again on Windows 10. So they are all at 0%. So we got security intelligence updates. I thought they would have stopped, but they're still going on. And this may be the last time we'll see Windows malicious software removal tool. And it looks like the graphics driver's downgrading again to OEM again, which is a shame. I'll just upgrade it through Device Manager later on. So these two are the patch updates, Patch Tuesday updates. And those will be the last updates Windows 10 will ever receive. And then that's it. There'll be no more updates for Windows 10 after that. Security patch updates. There will be no security patch updates like this ever again for Windows 10. But about these updates, I'm unsure. And I think driver updates, I'm surprised it's trying to downgrade the Intel back to 2020 again. But that's later on. So when these updates are done, I'm going to consider either staying on Windows 10 for a few more months, or upgrading to Windows 11. There is another version of Windows 10 that will have updates to 2032. Even though it's good, but applications like Chrome and stuff may not support it. So you basically have an up-to-date Windows 10 operating system with no application support anymore. If the developers of those applications end support to Windows 10. They're still all at downloading 0%. This one's now installing. They're all downloading and installing. This is the usage right now on the hard drive. It's 100% usage, so these updates will be quite slow and will probably finish in a couple of hours. They will either finish at 11 o'clock or 11:50 or whatever, or 12 or whatever. And then they'll be all installed, and that will be it. So now let's resume when these are in the installing stage. So we'll be back when these are all installing. Back. So it seems like this security intelligence update's now installing. We've got a pending install for the Windows malicious software removal tool. And we've got a pending install for the Windows 10 cumulative update for net frameworks for Windows 10. And this one's 5% downloading. So this will be the last net framework update for Windows 10. So that will be the last patch, because Windows 10 is no longer supported. So it is now 45%. Actually installed quite quick. I was doing other stuff. What I mean by other stuff, I was just going to restart this, because it's now finished its updates. Back on topic, and it's now 74%. 82, 93, 96, actually installing quite fast. Not only that, but the intelligent security update for antivirus is now done. This is at 97%. What will happen next is that will install. This will download and install. This will download, install as well, and that will install. Usually what happens is it says it's installing, and that will go to 100, and then that will say 0 again, and it will go all the way to 100. I've noticed that on Windows updates. So there we go. It's now 100%. It will either... And it's done. So now we've got this update now. This is now installing. There we go. Now it's done the 1% thing. It goes to 100, and then it goes to 1, and then it goes all the way to 100 again. There we go. Now usually, when it's around 60 to 90%, it will be on there for quite a long time. But in this case, it looks like it's installing quite quickly. And for last, security patch update for Windows 10. Cumulative update is now installed. Rest in peace, Windows 10 now. So it's jumped back to 16%, and it was at 100% for about 30 minutes. It was on the installing 100% for 30 minutes. So at 10:30, now it's 11 o'clock. So as you can see, it's stuck at 16% now, so it'll probably be on there for quite a long time now, and it will just jump to like 90 or something. Oh no, never mind, 20 now. After an hour, it has jumped from 20% to 44%. Literally 1 hour later, almost an hour later. We've literally got 15 minutes left until 15th of October. So by the time this finishes, it's 15th of October, and it's already gone out of its support range forever. So let's now come back when this changes. And that will be the last time we'll see that update change. It's now at 45% installing. And it's now taken 15 minutes to get to this stage. It is now 11:58 PM. So in just a couple of seconds, Windows 10 end of support will now be 1 day ago now. So there we go. It's now been 1 day since Windows 10 support has ended. Rest in peace, Windows 10. And it's still at 45%. Okay, we have just received a brand new message. Your device is no longer receiving security updates. So soon as it just turned 12 o'clock on the 15th of October 2025, we have got this brand new message. That officially confirms Windows 10 support has ended. So yeah, when this security update is installed, there will be no more security updates for this device. So we are now witnessing this happen in real time. It has now jumped to 73% installing. So yeah, an hour has passed and we have finally reached from 44% to 73%. Installing on this last ever security update Windows 10 will receive. So now it's gone to 83%. It's finally going up now. It will get stuck on 90 for quite a long time now, probably. And the time is 26 minutes. This is the time right now. It is 12:26. 26 minutes past 12. So, now let's watch this get to 100. It's at 89 now. Right, it's finally at 100%. And it's done. After 25 minutes, it's now complete. We are now going to witness Windows malicious software removal tool, update to the latest version. And that's happening right now. This will be the last ever restart this computer will have with an update now until I upgrade this to Windows 11. Right, the malicious removal tool has now been updated. Now it's installing for display drivers. Unfortunately, it's downgrading them to an OEM level driver again, but I will upgrade it again off camera. It looks like installing the graphics cards has messed stuff up in settings. It will sort itself out soon. There we go, we're finished. The time is now 15 minutes past 1. No, it's 90 minutes past 1 now. It's taken 4 or 5 hours to finish all of this. So this will be the last time this computer will show the update screen. Windows is configuring screen. So this is the last ever time we would see this patch now. So this is the last ever patch for this operating system now. Let's install it and rest in peace Windows 10. This is the last time we're going to witness this computer update with this loading screen. Here we go. So this will be the last time we would see configuring Windows updates now. We won't see the screen again because Windows 10 is no longer supported. Let's watch it. So it's just stuck at 30% and now it's restarting now. So when this system restarts, it will resume from 30 to 100. And that will be the last ever patch update this Windows computer will get for free. Windows 10 will get. There we go. It's now rebooting. And this will be the last time we'll see the Configuring Windows Update screen on startup. And the do not turn off and don't turn off your computer dialog at the bottom will forever be remembered, because in Windows 11 it says keep your computer on. Sometimes please keep your computer on. I believe it said that before. So there we go. That's the last time we'll see this message now, and the computer will continue logging into the desktop. Sometimes it will show a message saying it's no longer supported, so I bet that's going to happen now with this computer. And it's done. Now it's logging into the system. Will it load to the desktop, or will it load to the Windows 10 is no longer supported screen? Let's find out. And it loaded to the desktop. So now let's load the settings app and see if there's anything different. And if there's nothing different, then I'll end the video. So there we go. Your version of Windows has reached the end of support. So the only updates that will probably go through are just antivirus and software removal, malicious removal tool updates. But there we go. Those were the last security updates this computer will receive now for free. And that is now the video. It's taken 4 hours to get to this. Started at 9 o'clock, finished at 1:43 AM. So anyways, thanks for watching. Subscribe and click the like. And I hope you enjoyed this video.